I'm going to be going over the graph that you're going to create from the data that you collected with your airplane experiment that you did in science. On here, I've already created for you a place in which you're going to put your title. Over on this side is going to be your legend. Now you're going to be using dots for the actual airplanes themselves. You had 3 airplanes that you were experimenting with, and so each of them should be a different color. Down below on the horizontal axis, you have your trial 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then on the vertical axis here, you're going to be putting on there the measurements. Now, I didn't put anything because I don't know what your measurements are, but just remember, look at your data first. If it's, let's say, 16 meters is your highest of data, I would put 20 up here and make sure you space everything out evenly. So maybe you want to put 5 meters, 10 meters, 15 meters. If it's something like, let's say, 3 meters, then you may want to put something like 4 being your highest. You always want to kind of go a bit above the highest of your data. So make sure you look at your data first, and also make sure that your numbers are spaced out evenly in what they are. So skip count, either do by 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, but make sure that you're skip counting and making it all equally spaced out amongst the numbers. So on here, when you do your legend, and like I said, when you're going to be making your graph over here, you're going to be using shapes. So you go over here to shapes, and you're going to go to the circle here. And let's say my first one I place here, whatever the measurement may be. I'm just going to place a circle there. Now, over here is the fill color. So that's the color that you're actually going to make, and the border color. So let's say my first airplane, I made the color red. So I want to make sure that it is fully red on there. And as you can see, there's my red dot for it. Okay. So you can change the colors of the dots by using the fill-in and the border color to change them and make sure they match with what's in the legend. So you should have 3 dots here for trial 1, 3 for trial 2, and so on, so that we can actually see the data that was created by your experiment.